Ooh, it says live.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Desert Inkwell, where I am joined by the amazing guest co-hosts today of Marina, Alexandra, and Kari. I will turn it over to you for introductions and let you introduce yourselves. Like people don't already know who you are, but have at it.
Woohoo! All right, Alexandra, start with an A.
So I'm Alexander Insanity. I host Fountain Pen 20 Questions and a variety of other shows. I am one of the co-hosts of Desk Chatter and Coffee and Pens and Coffee Date. I think I host too many podcasts.
No, not at all.
We all need a hobby. That's what we hear.
Indeed.
And, my hobby, not during gardening season, is hosting podcasts. And then I just disappear from the internet pretty much in, the summer months when you guys just get pre-recorded content. No, I've been on the internet all winter, Kari. My office looks like a disaster because it's got like 700 seedlings in it, but I'm still here.
Do you have the little fan going to make them strong?
I do.
It's too much effort for me.
Except it's not a little fan, it's quite a large fan. And they're slowly taking over on my floor space.
Fear not.
Yeah.
You're here? Okay.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm on Do Not Disturb in Walgreens.
We suddenly lost you for...
You know what? It was that time warp thing. And welcome everyone to a brand... No, I'm just kidding.
Marina, you...
Yeah, I'm Studio Aquamarina on Instagram and YouTube. So I do watercolors. I actually make them by hand. In this economy, we'll see if I'll continue doing that because the little brands have been struggling. But I'm still here. I also make ceramics, and I'm a co-host with Alexandra and Kari of our podcast Desk Chatter. So that's me.
Yes. Hello, I'm Kari. Well, I am a person that loves fountain pens, journaling, watercolor art. I am a consumer of all that, and I minimally post in YouTube, kind of a vlog version, live. I open the camera, record some stuff. I love Instagram, so I post mainly there, but I took a little break to go visit, so you will see nothing from last month. I started again this week, so I'm here. And my lovely co-host of the Desk Chatter.
And Jeffrey is almost our co-host because at this point he's been
already
twice.
the person that we invited the most.
I enjoy attending. Extremely enjoy. The brain's not braining today. It's a lot of fun, and I like to go and try and stay on topic as best I can, which is next to impossible.
I don't know that we've ever successfully done that.
No, you know what? Also,
is it going to happen today?
Almost no, but I am setting a timer because I cannot be on here for 2 hours today. I have dinner.
Nobody has time for that.
Although last time, I took a couple weeks off for not for no good reason. I am open about where life has been for the past year, so I had a little mood. Just needed to step back. It was the 1-year anniversary of a bad day, and then I was like, oh, I'm ready. I'm back. I'm back. This office. I have a question before we get to the topic today. Hello, everyone that is here. I don't know about you. Kari, I love your office that I see. And Alex, I know you recently redid. I have been redoing this friggin' office since I moved in it in July of, I think, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. When I tell you every weekend on my to-do list is like clean office, that it without fail, clean office. So now I used to face like the other direction, and I now have a rolling table. So two
That's
desks
good.
this side, and like an IKEA kitchen table that I put wheels on the bottom that rolls across the room. So if I'm, paid working, I roll it this way and sit over there. So I think I've got it. I even bought command strips to stick things to the rolling desk so when I move it, they don't fall off. But does anyone, a little fun, quick topic, does anyone else am I alone in this struggle of constant creative space
Chaos.
redesign?
Oh yeah.
No, my office is pretty much permanently a mess. And I've also been in this office or parts of this office have been my office now for 6 years.
Okay.
This back corner has only been my office for 2 years, but parts of this office have been my office for almost 6. And it has never felt complete. I have never had a moment of being in this office of going, everything is where I want it. It is perfectly organized.
I feel so vindicated in life.
I have bought so much furniture over the years for this office. Family members have bought picked up things off Facebook Marketplace for this office. This office has never reached a state of feeling complete. And it is right now an absolute disaster because I haven't put Philly stuff away yet. Because I got
the bags.
I have been sick twice in the past month since Philly, because Grandma has a new great grandbaby, and the great grandbaby's older brother got me sick, and then the great grandbaby got me sick, and so I have been sick twice in a month. So there's been no tidying of the office, but the office has never felt complete.
Okay.
I'm constantly moving pieces of furniture.
Totally vindicated. There's a desk there that has I use all the time, Cricut, Maker, whatever. Wink, wink. The printer, the 3D printer. I have one of the big, crank the wheel guillotine paper cutters. Like I can,
Yeah. So there's a 3D printer in this office that does not currently work. I have a Cricut in my office that sits next to my desk. There is a piano sitting here that is untuned. Apparently the piano's disappearing. So then I'm going to need a new storage system for this because
you can tune the piano.
The drawers are really...
the piano. In your free time, you could do a podcast, paint
With
and piano.
Watch me learn how to tune a piano. That'll be entertaining. The people who already hate that I paint on my channel will surely love that.
Oh, yeah, it's a work in perfection. It is never. They are never ending. Yeah. And Corey, you?
Yeah, for me, I did a recent declutter because I was kind of home with my knee surgery, so I have plenty of time to see what is wrong with this space. So. I like this maximalistic space, so I have little collection of journals, little collection of Wonder Woman stuff, and inks, and everything is kind of placed in collection thing. But my books were a mess, so I did a lot of decluttering, and now the shelving units are looking the way that I want. Again, a massive mix and match with furnitures that were kind of a secondhand, and I got vintage furniture for this office, and I have in the middle a standing desk. This is what I use most of the time for my filming, and now I put the computer because my knees still have to be up. So right here I am actually putting my leg underneath the desk.
Well, I hope that heals soon.
Actually, it's perfect. Now I can walk, I can bend that leg again.
Oh, good.
I'm really, really happy for that. But decluttering happened, so probably I should do a tour. Should I?
Yeah.
Maybe one of those blogs that I did before.
Absolutely.
Now that I organized.
I certainly would. I will never do it in. Well, do I care? I don't care. This is mess. That was lunch. It will end up in the sink, and then I'll get yelled at for it. And then, like,
Ooh, I like that one.
yeah, my sister Lisa, that was her desk, and then bags on the wall. Like, I have given up aesthetic
Oh,
for
yeah.
function. Like,
Fair enough.
I really wanted it, and now I'm just like,
We
I
will have
am-
like
No,
400
like-
ink. So
I don't think people realize how small this like back cubby hole is. My legs are currently leaning against the piano bench that is holding my laptop to film this because I am 3 feet away from the old desk and my editing desk is 6 inches away from where the old desk is. Like I'm literally in like an 8-foot corner that has 4 desks, a piano, and a filing cabinet in it, and a piano bench that holds my laptop.
Well, if you make sourdough, I'll come help you declutter.
Ah, sorry. I need a recipe of the good starter.
Yes.
I made such good. I'm gonna brag here. I didn't have bread. We were out of bread because I didn't make bread last weekend. I made sourdough and fresh milled flour waffles.
ooh.
Oh,
And so for dinner tonight, because I really wanted a grilled cheese sandwich, I used 2 of those waffles and
Oh.
old cheddar cheese and caramelized onions.
Hold on. To my regular viewers, this sounds like motivation. This is what motivation sounds like. If you're one of my regular viewers, you may not recognize it. Did you say fresh milled flour?
I did.
Yes. Okay. Hold on. Let me mute you. And then,
you
Marina,
can get that around here, huh?
I know that there is no such thing as a clean ceramics studio.
No.
It's all boards with stretched canvas on them and clay dust everywhere. But certainly you are not swatching Mont Blanc inks in your ceramic studio, are you?
No, that's so I rent a space for that, for
Okay.
ceramics. So no.
Well, and your fountain pen area, is that done and done?
No, it's very cluttered right now, so I'm not sure if it's a good thing to show.
Well, no, I wouldn't.
Nobody
ask
would like
anyone.
to show anything now.
Yeah, I'm like anyone who knows me was not
I have
expecting.
things on the floor
Yeah,
to
I
clear
have
the
so much stuff on the floor.
Oh, I have stuff on the floor too.
yeah. If anyone that knows me was expecting everything outside of the zoom of this camera to be clean, then sorry about it.
No.
The
No,
only
I
clean
mean, there's a
spot I
reason
can't
why
show
I'm
you.
here. You know,
Yes.
So there's a reason why I'm here.
Well, so our topic today, but before we get to the topic, because this is a fountain pen, this is the channel to watch for in-depth fountain pen reviews, what's new in the market, where markets are trending, all of those
all
things.
the new, all the
Yeah.
expensive stuff.
All of the expensive things. I think we should show our pens, and only because it's timely and relevant.
Oh my god, I have so many pens here.
Not all of them, just the one. But because we were talking about how I'm a maven, style maven, we know these things. My short time working for Anna Wintour at Vogue,
Oh,
the pen that I am massively in love with, and using, and if you don't own one of these, like I'm gonna say, if you have the couple $20 to buy one, just buy one. Take my word for it. It's a Hongdian N8
oh, I've seen
with a
that
long
pen.
blade nib, and
Okay.
it's for me. I mean, the pen is comfortable, yada yada, right? It's a piston fill pen. No, it's not. It's a converter. My friend Amy got the piston filled one. The long blade nib is divine. I mean,
I
right
need to
out of the
see that up
box.
close.
Just- yes.
Blade nib.
Do they make
Yes.
those? Do you know if they make them in house?
I'm not sure. These
Ooh.
are the watches. This is the long blade nib.
I need to get
And-
close because I am far from the computer.
It's like a slightly curved, rounded architect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like so you have a cursive italic and cursive smooth italic. If it was like a smooth architect, but for like 20 something bucks, it really
Yeah, no brainer.
oh god, I love it so much. I bought a smaller one. Hungtian also makes, in my opinion, the best pocket pen you can buy for the
Mhm.
price. And so that also has a long blade nib, and it just chef's
Amazing.
kiss. So no bougie for me today, but I
I
love
love
it.
that.
I love it. I love it.
All right.
Who wants to share the
Who's
amazing?
next?
You
I
can go,
can go.
Marina.
Oh,
Or
I have
Marina.
to get it out. So if you have it by ready, you should go.
So I'm carrying it looks very basic. It's a very pretentious pen case on the inside. It's the Cloudy Desk new Rickshaw,
I love that.
which I got at Philly.
So
Just
beautiful.
another one?
It's,
They have another one.
They have another one. It's great. I love it. But I just recently did a video where I cleaned out a whole bunch of pens, and then I went through the studio to see what was left, and there were more pens than I thought left, but there weren't as many as I thought left in a weird way. But what was left was shockingly expensive. And so this is currently my everyday setup. We have a Visconti, we have a Pilot Arushi Vanishing Point, we have a Leonardo with a Franklin Christoph Sig double broad in it. We have a Rob's
second.
Penworks with another Franklin Christoph specialty nib in it. Can't remember what's in it. And then we have a Papa J with a Architect from Annabelle in it.
Mm,
Nice.
Well,
nice
what's your
nib.
favorite this week? What are the other horrible ones in that pen case that you don't like? No, I'm just kidding.
Honestly,
I'm only
honestly,
kidding.
my go-to has probably been, and I said it recently in a video, like as stupid as it sounds, my go-to for writing like day-to-day notes sitting at my desk has been the Visconti.
Hmm.
And in no world did I think the pen that I was going to reach for and grab the most was a gold nib Visconti.
Mm.
But when I've got a whole lineup of pens on my desk, that's just the pen I'm grabbing.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I have to hide my Visconti Opera Master, the Savannah one, that like butterscotch and gold, like yellow gold. Because if I can see it, that's all I will use.
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
it's so pretty.
Beautiful.
Is that the Iris Garden?
It is.
Ah, yes.
Indeed.
Indeed. And Kari, what are you
On my
reaching for?
desk, I actually have other ones on the other side of the room, but I wanted to have like the Bennu today.
Oh, we're in for a long one.
Oh.
So that was the setup that I have today. Oh, look at that.
I know.
Somebody asked if I'd show it, so there it
Yes.
is. I'll explore it.
Oh,
The one that I am writing at the moment is the Astro Gem.
Ooh,
I'll show
the
you.
Midas.
I love it. And it matches the green of the covers of the notebooks that I have in my purse this week. And I like changing my journals constantly. And I have it with the kind of a brown red. It's a red, but a kind of a rusty red
Okay.
from Colorverse called Bridgerton Bridge,
Oh.
which is Colorverse ink. I think I posted yesterday about the ink that I put in this pen. It's really
Well, I'm
nice.
gonna have to check it out. I have that Astro Gem I have a thing where I also, similar to the embarrassment of having to clean this office nonstop, is that I have a reasonable number of pens. It's 5:50. My husband's still at work. That have not used. Like, they're pretty, and I wanted them, and I'd like to think I will eventually use them. There are a couple that I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let you go because I know someone else will want it. But I wanted that Midas pen desperately. Maybe I'll use that next week. I will challenge myself.
Yeah. And the fact that it doesn't roll on the table, and I had it like pretty much for everything. That was the only pen. Now that I need to go back to work, I will start inking all the pens again. I
All of
clean
them
them all. Oh, Alexandra knows that when I ink the pens, I ink them all.
Oh,
Which I don't get, because like I hate cleaning pens. Like
I did the cleaning. Don't ask.
I batch clean, and there's still a nib sitting on the counter soaking in pen flush. It is in its third round of pen flush.
oh.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know what Franklin Christoph put in their DC Super Show Blue this year
it's
or last
staining.
year. It is not coming out of that feed. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take apart the nib and feed and everything because I really like the nib.
Mm.
And I'm just going to have to get rid of the feed and the housing because I can't get it clean.
Well, I cannot do that with. So I have a Leonardo Dodici that's like a red, a cross. I forget what it crosshatch type. You know, of course, piston fill with the number 8 nib that is heat sealed in there with Leonardo. Why?
I hate that they started doing that.
So
with so many
I
of the pens.
left it inked with Birmingham Pen Co.'s
Oh no.
Butcher's Broom, which literally is kind of bloodish color.
Yeah.
So
And it has a lot of sheen.
Butcher's Broom? Oh my god, I've never seen it sheen.
No, it sheens a little bit on the border.
Oh.
I've never seen it sheen.
So my friend Amy, right here, Amy, I'm on the phone with her, and we're doing a Google Meet thing just to hang out. And I'm cleaning this pen and I'm emptying the piston onto like a blue shop towel thing. It looks like someone has been stabbed.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I have filled that thing with pen flush and water. And I said to her at one point, this is really disappointing because it's an expensive pen, but I kind of would rather just throw it out at this. Like there was so much.
The pigment.
So I had this happen with something recently, and I forgot what it was. But Yaffa released a brand new pen flush that eats through sheening inks way better than their original pen flush. They released it under private reserve for the waterproof inks. And it really eats through sheening inks. And so what I did with my pen that I was having issues with was I filled it fully up with pen flush and set it in a cup so that it was nib side up overnight.
Oh, right. So
and then nib side up, sorry. So that it had 12 hours to soak. And then I flushed and cleaned it.
Oh, right. All right. I understand now.
That might be worth a try.
The pen is beautiful, and if I have to use a dark red, I'm sure if I ink it again, it's mostly clean. I'm sure if I ink it with something brownish or reddish, like then the next time I go to use it, you can get Sharpie off of a hard surface by coloring it with more Sharpie. So, you
remove.
Yeah. The private reserve pen flush is $18 at Atlas for 8 ounces. And
it's about the same price as the other one.
It also now comes with a little measuring cup and a pipette and a soft toothbrush for cleaning out the fins.
Okay.
Oh no, not the toothbrush again.
The pen
I'm a-
that I got stained before, it was a TWSBI, and I was using a permanent ink to do my drawings, and then it got ruined. Basically, I had to disassemble the pen completely because the clear TWSBI, it's supposed to clean fast, but
Right.
then you just have the ink halfway. It's like
Yes.
crazy. I was like, oh my God, I need to clean this one. And now I decided to use my permanent ink in all my Chinese pens. So now the
Oh,
TWSBIs are kind of like more into the shimmerings I prefer, but not staining inks at all.
well, you can put a
Because
little.
here.
What was that? Bay State blue that stained everything, or a little nitrogen.
Anything. Like I
Organic
use
Studios nitrogen. That'll.
I just finished this ink, which is the Colorverse permanent.
What an odd thing. You finished the entire
I finished
bottle.
inks.
Because you
Hold
just
on.
sketching with it, right?
I do
It's like-
sketches.
It's like seeing a unicorn in person.
I
Clean bottle
I
of
finished
ink.
many inks.
I am
just-
very close to finishing my, I think, second bottle of waterproof ink.
Yeah. I use the ink.
What
even
are
in-
you all writing? War and Peace?
Yeah.
Sketching.
Sketches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All with that ink.
See, what kind of lazy hobbyist am I? You know what? I'm gonna dump out ink from a bottle, and then next week I'm gonna be like, "Oh, this one's." I can't even finish a 15 ml bottle of any particular ink. Marina, you are not off the hook on.
No.
What pen are you using this week?
This one, I put
Oh.
the brush.
Not
Maybe
yet.
You are off the hook.
Yeah, Marina,
maybe
do it,
you don't
do
have
it,
I
sorry.
told you it's gonna be a long one.
Marina.
Sorry.
No, go. I mean, you're all in.
I'm on Marina. You're not off the hook, actually. Sorry.
Wait, Kari still has 2 sketchbooks to show us.
Yes. Sorry.
It can
Sorry
wait.
about that, Kari.
All right, just pick your sketchbook so I'll go quickly.
No, you go.
All right, so I got this secondhand. Someone didn't want this, whatever it's called, Pearlstone. A lady out of New Zealand makes these. These are upholstery. And since I don't want to pay tariffs, I was like, I want to try it, but I don't want to, get it
Oh,
from
nice.
New Zealand. So someone sold this to me for nothing, and it's very nice and plush.
Oh, I love the
There.
interior.
I have 3 pens and 2 on the back.
Oh,
My main go-to has been this new Vanishing Point.
Oh.
It's the Midnight Ink. It's very
Oh.
So
That's
Love the
good.
color.
fun fact. I did not know about this pen, that apparently this was designed and made. The barrel was done in France.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's has the guillotine or whatever you pronounce it
yeah.
on here.
Oh,
So that was fun.
well, it looks It looks better in hand than it. I mean,
It really
it
is. It's very
really has a beautiful luster.
And then if you want to compare to my other one I have, I prefer this to my old one. This is my old one.
Oh,
But they look very
Yeah.
I
nice.
know.
This is
I
great.
still love the full silver one.
Mhm.
There's just something about the look of it.
Just very different. The problem is you can see each and every little blemish.
Okay.
But that's
Yeah,
the patina.
I don't
I love
mind
that.
that.
Yeah.
Has Pilot made a sterling silver Vanishing Point or Namiki before that? Because
I don't
I'm
know.
telling you,
Hmm.
take my money. Like a sterling, yeah.
They had a gold one that was Japan only, but So, and then
I knew Sue would know.
the last one.
Sue
Yeah.
knows everything.
No.
Sue, what
Sue.
is the picture? Is that someone's underpants?
That's-
Sue.
No.
I once gifted Sue one of
They've
these nib wipes from Jinkies. You know, this one looks like an automotive rag, but it's clean. I sent her one that looked like a pair of whitey tighties. No,
They-
it wasn't her. Yeah, it was. I don't remember.
They've done sterling silver pens for the Japanese market, but never vanishing points.
Oh,
All right.
all right.
Now we know. All right. You want to see the last ones?
Yes,
Pelican.
please.
Oh,
Black-
Pelican, love.
And the
Oh.
weird pelican.
Ooh.
Wait.
Ooh.
Hold on. Oh,
Mm-hmm. This is
Like
600
that.
series. But this is heavier than this
Mm.
because it's metal. And so this is the polar lights.
Ooh, I like that.
It's
hold
really
on.
Oh,
fun.
so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to write that down for me to never be able to find. But when you were showing it, I was like, oh, it looks just like the Aurora, which I'm obsessed with. Shoot, polar lights.
Polar lights. They had like 6 of those, I think, that were different kind of phenomena or whatever, nature stuff.
Mm.
So this clip doesn't look like a beak. So for some people, they don't like it. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
What? Oh, they don't like the clip.
Yep. Because look at it. It looks different.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
It looks fine. I like it.
and
It
then
looks better than the
this-
clip from other pens I've seen.
this is bigger than your normal 600. So I like
Yeah.
it because of that.
Oh, okay. Was it part? Okay. All right.
It's a 6, isn't it a 640?
Yeah, it is. So, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sue's looking for a Sahara.
You have your collection, Marina, is so curated. I love it. You have some kind of like a collection pieces that I love.
It's
Yeah.
lots
You
of
have
it is
the-
personal. It's,
And the
you know,
high end that Alexandra also has. Ooh. Yeah. I have some high end pens, but I think that if I want to make my collection affordable because I like collections. So I like to have a kind of like a variety of colors.
we
And
have a Kaveco too. So
Yeah,
Oh,
I was about
now.
to. Yeah,
oh, the cover cards. I love those.
yeah. Like I've got a collection of Kavecos, and this is my newest
Oh,
one.
yes.
mm,
I know everyone
I
loves
do love-
those, but I have a vendetta. I have a personal vendetta against them, which is only they're not that they're poorly made. I'm not bad mouthing them at all.
Yeah.
I like the Cabeco student.
I'm just gonna say, look, pocket pen, right?
Oh, yeah.
It came with the converter. It came with the clip. It was all included. It was $17. It's aluminum.
Yeah.
I wish Kaveco would include
It's
the clip.
branding.
in-
They are selling the brand.
I know, but I'm not buying it. I'm not.
And
But
and they're not
I
made
almost
in
did.
they're not made in China. They're made in Germany, and so the production costs of them is higher.
They pay
Yeah.
their
You know
employees
I
different.
have been to China. It's a lovely country.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not saying it's not. I'm just saying
like the
production
China
costs
Yes.
are significantly
Yes.
lower there.
Yeah.
Although
than
this one
Germany.
is turned aluminum.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
I do love these. Nothing against Kaveco. I just wish, for 36 and up, that it just include the clip and a converter.
If you go up in the models, Cabeco, the Cabeco that I was talking about is the Cabeco student, the one that they did the music collection, the 60s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In all, like they come like in 5 different colors and ivory body. They have a metallic section in brass, made of brass. I really like that pen because it has this vintage feel to it,
Yes.
and it's
Yeah.
very popular in the journaling community. So everybody in my circle, they have those.
See, and I think that I think they're all. I don't think that Kaweco is anything other than just include the clip. Kaweco help a
Oh,
brother
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Galen Leather
The
had that
converter,
collaboration
they don't
one.
include it.
Yeah, like I just want them to include a clip, even if it's a basic clip, and then sure, upsell me on a nicer clip. But
Yeah.
just I like, especially because I view it as like an entry point pen for a lot of people. I've heard that like that was, and if that's the range, like set somebody up to love it. Because I love when people love the hobby.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I like that you can mod the Kaweco clips to fit on Kokonos.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was one of the very first things I learned on Fountain Pen Reddit because
I love that.
mom used a Kokono but didn't like that it didn't have a clip.
And now you know.
And I was pretty sure that I could figure out a way to fit a clip on it. And with enough ingenuity and a couple tools, you can fit one of the sport clips onto a Kokono.
Ooh. I will try that.
Good to know.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of work,
Yeah.
but it is possible.
I do love the Kokunos, the like sleepy color line they have.
It's so pretty.
I need that color on
the color range.
You know, yeah, I want it on.
And it's an affordable pen if you think about it.
Yeah.
Good nib, beautiful writer for just a fraction of the money. It comes with a converter to the I don't know if it comes with the converter.
It comes with cartridges.
Oh, cartridges. Yeah, but I fill in the cartridges anyway. I refill with the syringe, you know. Sometimes
well,
I don't
Kokono's a student grade pen, so I guess Kaweco on the cartridges, because like I wouldn't want to send my kid to, like, what are you going to do? Send a bottle of ink in their backpack? But cartridges.
I'm actually trying to think if I can think of like any student pen that comes with a converter.
A converter.
Yeah.
Well,
like Platinum. Platinum doesn't. Lamy doesn't.
No.
It doesn't, but I think you can still buy it.
Yeah, no, like you can buy them, all of them, but they automatically all come with cartridges.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What I do most of the time, especially with Lamy, I will refill the converter. The cartridge.
But again, you have the tools and the knowledge and the skills to do that, which beginners don't have. When I'm getting the question of why can't I put my pen back together, and it's because a cartridge is stuck somewhere in the components of the pen. We aren't having the conversation about refilling something with a syringe. We're having a conversation about getting a stuck cartridge out of a pen.
Yeah.
Like there's a learning curve to using fountain pens.
Yeah, my thing with including a clip, and I guess I do look at it from the point I'm looking at it from a hobby or a love perspective, and less student. It was my complaint that Mirror's another heavily marketed fountain pen company that sells a lot of shimmer inks and sells a lot of pens that don't always function with the inks they're selling, and or selling inks that are often so light like you can't see it on paper. And I think somewhere out there somebody had an interest and bought A and B and tried it and was like, never mind. And I that's where I get like, just make it easy for people to get in the door. Like a TWSBI Eco, fantastic. It's easy to fill, generally easy to
Yeah.
clean. You know, I mean, sure, any pen can have the occasional issue, but like
I agree.
I want to be able to say, oh, buy that pen, and to
Mm,
know that they're going to be able to figure out how to use it.
yeah, I agree
I
with that.
Yeah, I write about pens so often for other people that I have to say, like, after everything I've learned the past couple of years, I almost never don't recommend a pen to beginners that isn't cartridge converter. I don't want people to have to start out with bottles of ink.
Yeah.
Because any of the
Yeah.
feedback I've heard over the past couple of years tells me that that is the earliest point of failure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to get a pen in somebody's hand where
And
they
cart-
don't have to worry about a bottle of ink.
yeah.
This butts up against. I'm sure everyone knows who Simone is, but the way she worded something once, then I was telling Amy, "Oh, I'm penning this ink," and she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Well, if I'm starting with the pen." And looking for an ink to match to go with the pen, I am inking the pen. If
Mhm.
I have, which by the way, Tasha, if you're in here and not saying anything, I just want to shout out the amazing gift from Tasha that was this bottle of Inaho. If I'm starting with an ink and looking for a pen for it, then I am penning the ink.
Yes.
Yeah. So for me, part of what really got me into it is witnessed by the giant piece of furniture filled with ink was the ink. I'm ink first, pen
Yeah.
second.
I would say that is true for a lot of people who enjoy pens.
Yeah.
But if I'm trying to get a pen in somebody's hand for the first time, I want to put something where they can walk into pretty much any store, like stationery store, and buy cartridges for it.
Yeah.
I think 90% of my recommendations last year on beginner pen lists on Goldspot were Standard International.
Mm.
I want to make this as easy as possible. Where
That is
you're
true.
not worried about proprietary. You can try a whole bunch of brands. You can try a whole bunch of inks. You don't have to invest in bottles. And once you are comfortable, then a whole bunch of brands make Standard International
Cartridges.
converters. And you can move into bottles of ink. But
Yeah.
figure out what brands of ink you like. If you actually like this thing, before you jump into using
A
ink
bottle of ink.
bottles.
Yeah.
I'd like to get them in the door with some samples.
Yeah.
And, first couple samples are free, and then
And then you charge.
Yeah.
no, I just
And then you start selling your stuff.
No, I just for me it is. I mean, the pens are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I love them. I appreciate the massive variety.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, what I am left with years later on paper is the ink.
Yeah.
And so to go back and flip through, and I'm telling you, I write some dirty things on paper. I have a couple words that I test. People have like hello tello and the quick brown font. I write the most wretched, vulgar words.
I have a pen I only use for writing swear words.
And it brings me immense joy to write the vulgarest of things with a new ink. And I'm like, yes, that word slaps with that
Yeah.
ink. Like that word, or some inks you're like, okay. It's not
At
as
the beginning, I wasn't big on inks because I was like, I need the basic colors. I never used shimmer. It was like kind of like a traditional type of ink person. Many pens though, because I had many pens, but not many inks. And then one of my friends gave me a box filled with ink samples. And I was like, okay, let's start with ink. That was the perdition because now I have more inks than pens. Which
see.
is crazy. But I like the inks. I like to use the inks also for art, which makes life more colorful.
Yes.
And yeah, and you run out of ink faster when
Yes,
you do
my
art.
dad has a single bottle of ink. He has I think a single fountain pen left that is the name will come to me, and a single bottle of ink in his, desk drawer. And when I was getting back into the hobby, then he got his pen out and used it and showed it to me, and, but I'm like, oh, a single bottle of ink. Like, doesn't that sound like, I feel like I could live in a van with a single bottle of ink,
Oh,
And I mean, it probably wouldn't. I would be hoarder buried alive in the van with all the ink.
This is the bottle that my grandmother used. She only used Schaefer Script Permanent Royal Blue for grading essays as a
Oh.
teacher.
mm,
She used one color her entire career and then kept one of the bottles.
wow.
But she used one color,
Yeah.
which was a
Yeah.
permanent dark blue.
Yeah.
Well, my teachers didn't have that courtesy, and they all used those red felt tip
Red.
pens. It has the little white plastic star in the cap. It's very reminiscent of the Lamy 2000.
I remember.
I have an aversion. I am actively coaching myself back into red ink because it really
You
is.
didn't like.
No, I am not a scholar.
Yeah. Well, there
I-
are so many shades of red that you will enjoy. I like red. I find that it's not only for correcting, but I find that it's bright. It's a bright color when you write it as next to a piece of art. You write in red. It's like, oh, it's popping. The writing is popping.
Well, it's on my
Maybe.
2026 list of random. I have random weird hangups. I'm sure. Well, I'm projecting. I'm sure you all do too. If
Have
not,
you
I
met
have
me?
plenty. I have plenty of like weird things, and not using red ink is one. And then I want to watch this smooth segment, get back into more of creating art for my own purpose, for my own enjoyment, for no one else's. And
That's
it's one of
great.
my
Oh,
2026 goals was like make this channel a non-negotiable. Now,
Mhm.
taking 2 weeks off because of the life event to me is not a deal breaker, but making this channel non-negotiable but then also in parallel creating art solely for my own enjoyment, not to sell, not to give away. If it molders leaning up against it, that's fine. It's just that joy of doing it. And I'm giving him a shout out because we have what on this channel I'm calling the Frog Chronicles.
mm.
So my husband has been crocheting.
I
since
have a
first-
crochet person at home.
So I have a rule. He has stopped crocheting them in a while, actually, because I said any frog you crochet, I'm just taking. Like it's again not negotiable. It's not a question. And so he had made me this little frog.
Love
And in
it.
fact, there's two. There's one over there wearing lederhosen because I said, oh, it'd be cute if he had lederhosen.
So cute.
Well, the newest addition to Frog, Frog got a backpack this week,
Love
and
that.
it opens.
That's so cute.
And this is not like my creative doing. Of course, it's my husband's, but
Oh, look at that.
I know. And he just, those little Instagram videos where they said put your fingers on the screen, and then it was like someone on the beach, spinning with a kid or a puppy. And so sometimes when I'm having one of those days, then I like hold Frog out and we spin around in my chair, and the day's a little better. And now he can hold books, and I have to make him a little
so
pen.
cute.
I'm going to make him a little journal for his backpack
Oh, so good.
with my hundreds of dollars worth of bookbinding equipment.
Wow.
For
Or
here.
you can get one of those traveler notebooks, whatever they had that anniversary.
Yeah.
Tiniest thing. And I'm like,
Tiny
who's
little
that
leather
for?
ones.
There,
Who is that
It-
for?
like
It
a
was for
little
3
journal for the little backpack
Yep, there you go.
that you put behind. Tan, a journal, a vintage one.
Yeah, but see, if I'm going to make him one. I'm not. Travelers has taken enough of my money.
Oh, same.
I
All,
just
all
and
of
the-
us are
and
guilty.
why I have the ability to justify the fact that it is a different color green is suddenly going to change the outcome of the future.
This should be red. This should be red.
It's red adjacent.
She's salty.
No, they sent you a brown one.
No,
Well, the
it
inside's red.
cracked.
Oh,
What do you mean?
It cracked, and I conditioned it, and all the red dye came off. And travelers, when I emailed them, told me they only had a 30-day warranty, and I'd only owned it for 6 weeks.
oh no.
Well, just buy leather dye.
Okay.
This is after it's been dyed, because the
Okay.
leather underneath was brown. So
No,
do
I mean,
not
but re-dye it. Just buy.
I have this is it after it's been re-dyed. Like the leather underneath is so brown, whatever they dyed
Oh,
does not dye back up to
to
a
red.
bright red.
Oh,
Ouch.
I don't
So,
like that.
If
Did
you
you see
have
this,
a love and
viewers?
trip,
And it was an
have a love and
expensive
trip, do
purchase
not
because
condition it.
Mhm.
the red price around my area.
And
it was
clearly
not-
it's now empty because, as Marina said, I'm salty.
You know what though, Alex? I would say, okay, maybe instead of leather dye,
Yeah.
if it came off, this is from my extensive.
Yeah.
This knowledge only comes from my time in the military with leather boots. There is a difference. There's like a leather dye that soaks in colors, and then there's one that settles on the surface.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
I will send you the link to the. I bought a
used-
black one to restore this in the Hermes notebook that I bought. Oops.
Yeah, I
was
used
supposed to say
one
that out loud.
that's yeah, you did. I used one that settles on the surface because as lots of people know, I'm the grandkid of farmers, and we all grew up with real leather boots.
Yeah.
And I have
Just spray
known how
paint
to.
it.
Yeah, at this point, so I am now test driving an inky cover for the
oh,
next several months. It's my
Cute.
entire. It is. I very much like it. I also like that after a month of use, it still smells like delicious,
yeah.
delicious leather.
Oh,
I love
I
that.
say spray paint that red cover.
The
Spray
nicest
paint it.
leather store you've walked into is what this notebook smells like.
Yeah.
Makes
I
me
know.
very happy.
There's another planner company with a delicious red leather, but I refuse. I think we all know the one I'm talking about.
Yep.
It's a
Paper
little-
Public?
It's a little bougie, the three-fold fold over.
Oh no, that one. Yeah. Everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Um,
ring.
Yeah,
what's
Paper
her
Republic
name?
now has one too. Like a
Okay.
color.
There's a person on YouTube, and I cannot find the video again, who had a planner. I know it makes me. Had a planner cover made from Paper Republic that was like beautiful black leather, and then
Mhm.
sewn on the front cover
The koi.
it was like a red leather wax seal.
Oh yeah, I know.
Sewn
who you're
on that,
talking
and
about.
Oh,
I was on the phone with Sue within 7 seconds,
Yeah.
being like, I
I
need
follow
one.
them on Instagram. I know who you're talking about. Mhm.
okay. I need
Oh.
share, please.
Yeah.
The koi
like
one they've
They're
just done kills me because I
Mhm.
know that it would have cost a fortune. but
But
I
it's
desperate.
handmade. Just think about
I
it.
know, but still, like
What if you
They're-
wash it and the koi swims off?
Paper
Yeah.
Republic has such a markup, and because it's white leather on top of black leather, it's going to be impossible to clean.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got a couple of traveler's notebooks cover, but then I decided that I'm not going to invest money in that brand anymore because it's too expensive. So I
It
started
is.
buying my own leather and getting, the set with the elastics and all
Yeah.
the trims and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I started binding my own journals. So I have one for stickers, the other one just to hold
Ah, nice.
folders like with ephemera, so I can bring on the go. And that's
Bye,
the
Bailey.
purpose,
Sorry, I was just.
yeah. The purpose of the traveler's cover now have shifted. Instead of keeping those for journaling, I keep it for storing like ephemera because they are portable,
Yeah.
The thing about the journaling is that I tried it because I glue so much stickers and I write big with broad nibs and I want to do big pieces of writing or the art. It doesn't work the size. It's
Mm-mm.
no,
See, whereas I love the size.
yeah.
It is. I think it's truly the perfect size for me and what I like to do.
Hmm.
I wish there was like, they have folding phones now. So I was massive Travelers fan. I mean, I don't know how many are in this box behind me. I store the inserts in these. I know, not helping the American market at all.
Yeah.
These little like clear binders,
Yes.
almost
Yeah.
like the Rotter Fodden notebooks
Yeah,
that
that
have
has
the metal
Mhm.
bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have, all of them. And it wasn't, I loved it. There's a satisfaction to getting to the end of the 6-month planner, and it's all decorated. And so I thought, I want more space. And so I did this year, the A5 magnet planner from Aura Estelle. I have no problem saying this publicly. If they get their shizzle together on shipping, we'll order it again. The paper is divine,
Love it.
but there's also a full side A5 for me to journal every day. So I have my planner at the beginning. I thought, I'll decorate all the it's no. I don't have the brain capacity, so I'm still only decorating the first 2 pages. It's a little wider page, and then I have a B6. Sue tries to get me to remember new notebook sizes, but I can't because
Yeah, the B6. Yeah, it's
then
Sounds
I
like
have-
it sounds like I'll have to go after you.
Yeah.
I have a fail.
yeah, this is my long form and taping and gluing and stickering and writing vulgar words
Yeah.
and inky messes, and
I love that.
I like this brings me joy, and the A5 is enough. Sue, I am not going to remember your notebook size witchcraft. I'm never, we are
The
never,
A5
ever getting back to
I know the A sizes. I don't know where the
Yeah,
B's
this
fall
is
in between
A5.
the A sizes.
So A5, and if you want landscape, still A5.
Yeah,
It's just
Yeah.
that
makes total sense.
exactly.
A5,
The
A4.
A4 is
Yeah,
double.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
this one,
it's B. It's always the B side.
It's where B's fall into the A's that are the issue.
yeah,
It's
B5 is
witchcraft,
bigger.
and I don't appreciate it.
It's like this. I don't know if I have a B5 here.
But it doesn't flow for me mentally.
Hmm.
A5, B6, A5, No, I need to go like A5, B5. Maybe it does. It doesn't work in my head. So I need this size, and every time I go to order one, I measure it.
Mm.
You think it would just be easier to learn, but no.
I think it's A4, B5, A5,
Already lost. I'm already
B6.
lost.
Like,
No,
8-6.
that's like when I watch medical movies and they're like, we need a milligram of sodium to the stat booth thing. And I'm like, oh, they're in trouble. That was a lot of numbers. But yeah, B6 Slim.
B6 Slim.
What is a B6 Slim?
What is the
that a
B6
Hobonichi
Slim?
Wait, Amy, that's the Hobonichi. She manages her whole life out of this
Oh,
cousin. Is that it? A cousin? A Hobonichi cousin? I was
Why is
anti-Hobonichi
it a
until
cousin?
I bought the
Why is it-
Paddington
I need
cover.
to
Yeah.
know why is it a cousin?
Yeah, whose cousin?
Whose
Whose
cousin is
cousin?
it?
Whose? It's
say
maybe
that.
it's Techo's cousin.
I'm so confused.
no, cousin is A5. Okay.
Wait, B6 is
That's- I
cousins with
just learned
A5. Okay, so A5 and B6 are cousins. Okay.
All right.
But why are they not brother? Okay. I don't know.
Brother.
They could
Maybe
have been
A5 and
brothers.
A4 are brothers.
So the A4 probably that's the
That's the
The
parent.
the auntie.
Well, there's isn't there
Right.
A7,
So there
A11?
was
The
me
mother.
deciphering. So I got this cheapo Paper Republic.
Oh, I like
So
that.
This is their XL.
I love that you say cheapo because I have a distinct feeling it wasn't.
Well, you get 30 off for your first order. And the
Oh.
only thing you can get
Oh,
the the cheapest stuff they have.
Um,
But I have a fail in here. The
oh,
Mont Blanc,
I love.
and it's the worst paper I've ever
Oh
What's the
no.
experienced.
what paper is it? Wait, somebody else.
it's the
So they have this fast drying whatever paper, but let me show you. Okay, so I have this moleskin, which we don't like in the community. A lot of us don't like it.
Yeah.
It's better. So exactly the same writing, exactly same nibs. Does this come out as
We're all.
thicker? This comes out
Oh.
as thicker on this fast drying
Weird.
paper. And then like what the hell, man? It looks like very like feathery.
Yeah. Absorbent.
I'm still down the rabbit hole of paper sizes, like Sue clearly is.
We're gonna
Because-
leave
But yeah.
that.
A5, no. Yeah, A5.
Apparently, B6 Slim is basically Travelers, but like
Oh.
an inch shorter.
Witchcraft and
Let's see, what
it's
is this?
Hobonichi's School of Witchcraft.
There are too many paper sizes.
Yeah.
Okay, so moleskin is better than what's the paper that's in the Paper Republic?
So, no, this is not a Paper Republic, just my cover that fits.
Right. What's the paper
Yeah.
in that cover?
So that was Mont Blanc.
Yeah,
This
they don't have good paper. I tried
This
their
is a
paper
freaking
at the store.
$80
Oh.
that I treated myself to.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. It's not good.
Ah.
I will
And
send you a pilot jet stream.
this is a moleskin for $20, special with Anthropology on a discount.
Oh,
And it's better. Like it bleeds
Yeah.
through, but it's a better paper than a Mont Blanc.
yeah.
I know that they're even their pens, and I mean they're not contacting me for any brand deals, but their
Nor
nib
anyone
grinds
else.
are or anyone else. Their nibs are ground specifically for basic paper because the most users of like a Mont Blanc 149 are just people using, and so a lot of times they almost have baby's bottom on them.
so they need a
It's-
little bit of a surface.
Yeah.
I was informed when I went to pick up something a couple months ago from our local store. And somebody informed me that somebody had bought the 6 ink set
Oh,
on the
one that's
condition
still in stock. Mm-hmm.
on the condition that the store could find him 6 149s because he 6 149s. He didn't care the nib size, but he needed 6 149s so that every single ink could go in a different pen.
All right.
And not pens
Well-
he already owned.
Okay.
Well, that's some
Talking
first world
bougie.
problems.
So I don't think they really care. I think they assume that if you're buying a pen from them, you probably have somebody that can deal with your other
But
issues.
this is my problem. Do
Yes.
not freaking make your paper in Italy, which have 4 century old paper mills,
Yeah.
Yes.
because then
Yeah.
I want better quality. Make it somewhere
Yes.
else.
Yeah. So, okay. My
And I
other
keep
complaint-
being told their papers. I keep being told they're moving to better paper.
Someone just said in
Yeah.
here.
They don't have good
Oh.
people.
So, I bought a Mont Blanc with Lisa. I have sold it, by the way. So I set myself free. Oh, I set myself free from the Mont Blanc Glacier. I won't say who I sold it to. So I bought this pen in San Diego when I was with Lisa one day. The pen was heavy. It was too heavy. I just didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't. It brought me joy to look at, but that rarely pays off in the long run. And I was just guilt. Every time I looked at it, I was like, that was not cheap. Like, that pen was not cheap. And I finally was like, you can go out into the world and make someone else happy. But when I bought it, I was so irked because it came in this little chintzy paper sleeve, paper box. And I was like, $2,300? You couldn't have rummaged up a better box? I
So
buy
I
Aurora
had
for
this-
$600. It comes in a lacquered box with a
Yeah.
hinge and
Yeah.
a
I had the same complaint about a pen that I got at the end of last year. Because it was $1,000 US.
Mm.
And it should not have come in the same packaging that my $200 pen came in from the same brand. Like, it just shouldn't have happened. Like, they should. When you're spending that much on a pen, there is no reason that other pen brands that are selling cheaper pens are pulling off the packaging better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, okay, so Banu, we know, does the super simple paper sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But the fact that that is the quality of box that the Mont Blanc Glacier came in. The
Yeah.
person who bought it, I was like, do you want the box? And they were like, well, yeah, I assume, and I was like, okay, I think it's in the garage in the tote bin, but it really is like the quality of a Banu box. And they were like, okay, when you find it, sure, but like, not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not a big deal.
Aurora, beautiful boxes. Either, faux leather wrapped or lacquered. That hinge, I don't know why I care, because what do? I put the boxes away. But it's the
The
clip on the
packaging.
Kaweco thing.
Yeah.
It's a part of the care in the presentation. Like, I got in October of last year, I bought a Conklin. And part of what I talked about in my video was how superb the presentation of this pen was.
Yeah. I
It was
agree.
a special edition with Jonathan Brooks. It was a limited edition run of a pen. And Conklin knocked it out of the park with the packaging. Because it was a pen and it was a display and it was everything all in one. And then I opened this really expensive pen and I went, these should have been reversed. The experience
know.
I had opening this Conklin could have been
Yeah.
this box, and I still would have been happy because it was a Jonathan Brooks pen. And
Yeah.
the really
Yeah.
expensive pen should have come in a packaging that feels like you could gift it to somebody as
Exactly.
a gift. Because once you get to $1,000, actually, I think I said in the video, once you sort of pass like the $300 mark,
You
it
need
should
to,
be
yeah.
it should be presented in such a way that
Yeah.
it can be given as a gift without
Exactly.
the giver
Well-
having to put it in something else.
And you think on those types of pens, right? Like a Mont Blanc, very often that is like a graduation gift from college or medical school or law school or a wedding present or a divorce present or but like a big event thing.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's like
Yeah.
and a lot of those pens are geared for some that's going to be the pen that they own. You know, they're not
Yeah,
they're not in the same
pen.
class as us with like books of pens. That may be the pen, and they may actually have the case out on their desk with the pen in it.
Yeah,
But if it's
a display for their pens.
yeah, you know, you expect that experience too. I want to say hi, sorry, really quick to Sandy Banks, who lives in Florence, which is not
Yeah, Sandy. I think I know her
that's
from
not
Instagram.
far from me, and so that's really cool. Hi, Sandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a ton of pen folks. I live in the middle of nowhere, so I mean, in the middle of nowhere, like actual tumbleweed. So that was neat. But yeah, like it should match. The
Yeah.
experience should match. You know. So that's. I mean, that's.
Because when it comes down to it, a $20 box on a $1,000 pen doesn't add that much to the overall cost,
No.
but it does
But-
add a lot to the unboxing experience compared
Exactly.
to a $1 box.
Mm.
Oh, 100%. And we see it. I mean, at 50, I'm sorry, 35. I get my numbers mixed up. At 35, I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care. Like, if something comes with a sticker in it, I shouldn't care, right?
Yeah.
It's just, okay. But, like, I recently ordered stationery from Retro Steno. And they were at the California Pen Show, which I was not. But I, like, pre-ordered when I thought I was going because I thought, oh, then I won't have to carry it back.
Mm.
When I tell you, like, it was wrapped, you know, when you order stationery from, you know, smaller, and it's in
Yeah,
the
they put the
envelopes,
sticker
and
and-
there's a little card, and it's tied up, and there's maybe a little, you know, they actually sent a little calendar for free with it, and just, like, it was such a joy. Or Galen leather. Oh my goodness. You know, there's...
You open the
Yeah.
little bag and the pouch
Yep.
inside.
Yep, and the pouch, and and what evil eye color am I getting?
Yep.
Or what little, you know, hand wipe thing?
Yeah.
And I was
It-
about to tell Alexandra in our experience with the watercolor community.
Ooh.
Friends, they send you so much.
Well, yeah, and it just makes the experience something. It's like, yeah, I can buy, you know, Winsor and Newton, you know, a studio watercolor, or I can go to an artisan maker where that experience is going to be
Yeah.
part of it. And so for, you know, for pens, I just
And
wish
yeah,
that
I
was
would-
consistent.
I would also say, like, I feel like things are being, and I talked to Marina about this, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, maybe yesterday actually. I recently opened a pen and there was a price tag on it. Except the price tag on it was not the price I paid for the pen.
Ooh. Was it more or less?
And it was
Significantly-
not about the company. It was about
It-
from who you bought it from.
Oh.
It wasn't even who I bought it from. Like they were charging what MSRP on the pen is now. But no one considered to go back through and pull the price tags that were on the pens off of the pens.
Oh, okay.
That's-
This isn't a one-up.
Oh
but-
yeah, I don't like that.
And I'm
Like-
not glooming, but
Like,
you know,
I
these,
paid nearly $200 US more for this pen than is on the price tag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, to be fair, they thought maybe because it's in the foreign currency, you would not know.
oh no.
Yeah.
Or Google.
So, Alex, I feel you because I bought a wind chime, and again, no gloom. I'm not sad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I had wind chimes. Lisa loved them, so I thought, okay, just as a one-time
Mhm.
first year, I'm going to buy this wind chime just to mark the 1 year, and it is kind of one of those that you would see in a Shinto shrine. You know, it's like the single, deep. So I'm, very serious and listening to hundreds of them on Amazon, which is a whole experience unto itself. So I pick one, and I'm like, this is really somber. She loved, it's art. So I get it, and I open it, and there's a slip. Merry Christmas, Grandma. Love Callie, Braden, Maisie, Maxie, and like. I was like, oh, you fucking fuckers. Like, pardon my French, but like,
Engraved
I'm like,
on the body of the pen.
this is on this chime, but it was, they had been returned. So my
Grandma
act of-
clearly didn't like her gift.
apparently not. And I just, in this solemn act of this deep, kind of offshore sounding gong like wind chime was this note, and I just thought,
No.
Amazon, you tacky, like, of course nothing's wrong with the chime. It sounds just fine, but when you're, very somber moment, I bring the box out and I'm gonna hang it up, and there's
All right, so
snow,
can
and
I
I was
go-
like,
So Amazon, and if you ever bought fountain pens on Amazon, I bought specific fountain pens on Amazon, and I've always had a feeling those are returned, especially when they are discounted. So I got
Ooh.
a couple of Stipula pens that were extreme discount. And I always had this feeling. I was like, this must be a return.
6
Or
years ago,
something
5 or
is
6 years
broken.
ago, sailors used to be really cheap on Amazon in Canada. You used to be able to get gold nib sailors like
Mhm.
before they were
Yeah.
doing off the boat
I remember
or whatever
that
it's
time.
called in
Yeah.
September.
Same here.
You used to be able to get colors that weren't selling at a really steep discount. I think at one point you could get them for like a gold nib sailor for like $80 Canadian.
yeah.
Mhm.
You can still, well, no, I mean, I haven't looked for a Pro Gear Slim, but you could 3 years ago, get a Pro Gear Slim for
Yeah.
$98.
Right.
And I know that this is true, Marina, because one, at one I was the drama, and one I was not.
This'll be good.
I bought a Vanishing Point, and I returned it to Amazon, and I returned it not on purpose. Like, I did reach out to Amazon. I returned it with a steel Mahjong A2 press nib because I was seeing if they were cross compatible, and it got sent back to Amazon with the Mahjong nib in it. And when I found it, I reached out, and they're like, actually, they said throw it out. And I was like, well, I'm not throwing it out, but. And then my retribution was I ordered a bottle of Platinum's like super black ink, Kuro Chow or Chow Kuro, the like blackest of black ink.
Yeah.
That's like it was like $60. So I get it, and I am so excited. And I go to ink up the pen. I'm right, and it is graphite. I mean, hard graphite, light gray. And I'm like, what the- I'm like, I thought this was the black. black ink. So
Yeah.
I take a pipette and I go like bloop to fill it, and little chunks of ink and gray water
Oh
filled it.
no, they
Someone had
refill it.
taken the ink out, refilled it with water, and sent it back. And Amazon just turned around and sent it right back out. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
the
Didn't
devastation.
they used to do something when you were like buying the returns instead? Like
I
they
have
don't do
to
that
buy
anymore.
online.
Well, I think
Yeah,
now you
like-
have to say, did you use it? Did you open it? You know,
No.
I returned shoes and they were like, did you wear them? And I was like, well, I mean, I tried them on. Like, so were they taken out of the box? Well, yes, because my feet don't go backwards, side to side. And like, of course I had to try them on.
Yeah.
But you could tell by the questions on the one pair of shoes, that shoe was getting sent probably directly to somebody else. So,
Yeah, I don't buy
Yeah.
online. I like the experience of go choosing the thing that I want. I do get a lot of secondhand purchases at the shows and friends and community around, but yeah, buying in person, artisan pens, makers pens, I like Beno pens.
yeah. Well, like I would rather buy oftentimes a secondhand pen. It's more affordable for me. You know, I don't have a pen store that I can go to. I'm sure if I reached out to Sarah Beth at Pen Chalet, I could go look at a pen before I bought it. But I can't just walk into their warehouse and start inking pens to try, you know.
Or
I mean,
maybe you can.
Yeah. So I don't.
Jeffrey
have a
breaks
local-
into Pen Chalet.
Yeah.
But like you can't, you know, I can't do that in pen shows, you know. And there isn't a pen show, right? Sandy, same. Sandy is like probably 25 minutes from me. There's not. Although actually, Sandy, in Tempe, they opened like a little Japanese stationery store, and I believe they're carrying some fountain pens and Hobonichi products. I think maybe some sailors. But yeah, if you can't try it, I would rather buy a pen from Alex or Marina or Kari, and at least know like it's gonna work, and they all send me a writing sample, you know. So
And I'm
I-
rooting for it right now because the prices are high. So
Yeah, the prices, I haven't checked yet. My next pen show is going to be, I think it's Chicago or Montreal. I don't remember which one goes first, but
Chicago.
Oh,
It's at the
Chicago.
beginning of the month.
Okay.
Montreal's at the end of the month.
all
prices
right.
are
I'm planning on going to Chicago, like April, the pen
Oh,
show,
yeah.
not the stationery.
I'm
I
gonna
think it's
go.
April 30th that it starts.
also wait, you guys. So Chicago's gonna have stationery. Is that gonna be a first time the way San Francisco is gonna have?
No, I
first
I
time?
think they had it
Yeah.
last year, Stationery Fest. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is year 2, and
But it
that's
was-
like middle of March.
It was a shit show last year because people had their tickets canceled in the middle of the night on Saturday night
Yeah.
because it was over capacity on Sunday.
Mm.
Like it was I would say actually it was more of a disaster than the Osaka event, which is
Mm.
really hard to do.
I know, but I mean, I wouldn't go to something like the first year they did it just to let them work out the bugs, but like the undertaking of starting, like the daunting task of starting, because I keep
Yeah.
saying, why is there no Phoenix pen show or Scottsdale pen show? It is 80 degrees out right now. It is gorgeous. Like from the start of February until April is stunning here.
Jeffrey, my mother's a corporate event planner. Hire her to plan your pen show.
Ooh.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, why
I
is there no Phoenix Pen Show? Like, we're centrally located. The airport
Yeah.
is super easy.
I mean, you have people. You have what's her name? Adventure Denali. She's in Arizona.
Oh,
too.
yeah, she's in Arizona.
You
Yeah.
got people.
Yeah,
Inky
and-
Rocks is somewhere there too.
Yeah. Like there
Wait.
are
Nice.
10 people.
Yeah, Inky Rocks. I
Yankee
think,
Rocks is in Arizona.
somewhere there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she
You
has
know,
so.
she's one
Yeah.
of my pen idols. I can listen to her
Wonderful.
talk
Yeah.
for hours. She
She's a
could
lovely
read me
person.
the dictionary, and I would just be like, yeah, we'll certainly listen.
So that's
to
what I'm
this.
saying. You guys have,
Yeah.
and let's be honest, people from Berkeley retire in Arizona. So I'm like, there's a lot of people who are like
Everyone is
into it.
coming here now.
Yeah.
We're the new.
So why? Why not?
Yeah. And like Chatterley's Luxuries is in Tucson, and there's Pen Chalet and
Mhm.
Karis is in Mesa. And there's one other one,
It's time.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, I can hardly organize my own life. I will advocate
You will not.
for it, but if I'm organizing it, we're having peanut butter on saltines while we sit around a mildly decorated room. That's yeah, but that would be, maybe it's too close to Colorado. I don't know.
Not really. Colorado has
I
theirs.
don't think so.
Uber, right?
Mm.
I think you could get away with like a March show or a February show.
Mm-hmm. That'd be nice. And you
Yeah.
have the weather for it, and a lot
Oh.
of places don't. I'm sorry, Philly sounds wonderful, but I don't want to be there.
In the middle of the winter,
I
Philly.
don't want to be there in December. Sorry, January. I did it. Don't like. It's awful to get to. People get snowed in every year. Let us
Yeah,
go to
we got-
Florida in January. Let us go somewhere hot where none of us are going to be snowed in.
Yeah.
Phoenix in January is like, we're living the good life. It's like low 70s. It's dry.
Philly in January it's a mess to get to. It's a mess to get home from.
Oh,
I did it 1 year. This year I wasn't here, but yeah.
Yeah, like Mom and I did it this year, and there was a whole all of the Canadians sat around on Saturday night figuring out how we were getting home
oh,
because the East Coast was getting absolutely smacked with snow,
Yeah.
and there are
snowing.
bridges in Canada that close if the wind is too high.
Yeah.
Because the bridges start to
See?
swing and they don't want vehicles on them.
doesn't happen in Arizona. Actually,
And
I mean,
so
I don't think we have bridges. Are there bridges here?
Do you have snow?
Yeah.
Northern Arizona gets snow like Flagstaff and Flagstaff adjacent, whatever's up there. Like Northern Arizona University is up there, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful and pine trees. And there's a new Phoenix Pen meetup group.
Ooh.
I live in a cave. I have to come out of my shell.
And then Sue back. Two things. Virginia. Who's in Virginia? Inky Rocks.
I think she's saying Inky Rocks.
Mm.
I saw her coming down to meet with Adventure Denali.
Yeah, that was
So
a
that
couple
might
of years ago. Yeah.
but also Sue, I know somewhat with the Sahara pen that you're looking for.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
so
Adventure
specific.
Denali, don't they only have the violin, right? They play
Yeah,
the
yeah,
violin.
yeah.
She plays many
she's very
instruments.
interesting.
But doesn't
plays
she
many.
also like have minimal ink bottles? I
Yeah.
remember watching a video just
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
like,
So
I've
Vintage collection
gone
of
way
pens, some
overboard.
Cabicos. Yeah.
So our friend Hemingway Jones, I feel like that's the only person I've ever heard him talking about and like being like, oh, she's amazing, has been Adventure Denali.
yes.
He's like, he's so into her.
I think he used
Yeah.
her as inspiration for his ink cull and his pen cull.
Yeah. And
Uh,
then she's super talented at everything she does.
yeah,
And
But she also does
plays
things I would never
instruments.
do. Like
Yeah,
going
she
with
crochet
the
or
pen.
knit or something.
Yeah. Oh,
Other
immensely.
Journaling.
stuff, I'm like, I'm glamping, but I'm never gonna do a tent thing, whatever.
I
in the
Yes,
know.
she's
wilderness.
I
like
think
full
the
on
last
like
video it was like
outdoorsy person.
how to get the lightest camping backpack and gear, and I'm like, but
Mm,
like,
No,
do you
give me
need that
the
in your cabin? No, I'm not
Yeah.
sleep on the.
yeah.
I tell
No.
Tim once a year, we should go camping.
Oh,
Really, what I
no.
mean is sleep on an air mattress in the back of our grotesque
It freaks me out. I'll tell you what.
SUV, and then leave in the morning and get
It
breakfast
freaks
and
me
go
out when I
home.
don't have solid walls. That really
Yeah.
freaks me out. But
Yeah, no. I
But
See,
no,
can't.
I
tell
don't
it.
mind that. But I want it to pour rain or snow when I'm in that tent. I like there's a word for it. My dad would
Glamping.
know. No,
white
like
noise.
I like to be it. There's some, there's like thalassophobia where you're afraid of like deep water.
Oh.
There's all those interesting
Yes.
words. So there's a word for what I like, which is to be in like bad weather, but protected from it, like in the smallest way possible. Like I
Okay.
love to be in a tent when it's raining or snowing, and you're just in that little space. It's feels super cozy to me, but also fear of something coming through the tent
So
Yeah.
and
No, but that's
eating
the
me.
thing. I would do it with my dog, but the problem is she's anxious. So I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, my dogs are not protecting me from anything except UPS.
yeah.
If the UPS driver is out there as a serial killer, then
I
good.
do a lot of outings and campings, but I am the glamping type of person. So yeah, we bring the trailer. We go to national parks, like really, really into the middle of the forest, but I need my commodities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here, there's a place in Queen Creek, which is right next to us. Schnepp Farms has like all these vintage Airstream trailers set up so you can go glamp on their glamping in their farm and stay in the. I haven't. Tim's gone. He said it was really neat, and the little string lights out, and I'm going camping, and I'm thinking of every horror film ever made before 1990, where something is gonna, yes, yeah. I have that. It's serial killer in the woods,
Oh,
or the minute my toe touches salt water.
oh no.
Nope.
Goosies.
Nope. I watch these videos on YouTube. I'm trying to get over. This is one of my things to get
No,
over.
I'm not going to go to the camping trip.
Where it's like there'll be people swimming in like just out in the ocean, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then with the ladies doing the backstroke, and then like and I don't care if they don't eat people, 3 orca come swimming up next to her, and I'm like, they wouldn't have to eat me. I would have died on the spot. Full heart attack in mid backstroke. Can you imagine like 3? I mean, they're huge. No, I don't. Like, you stay in your space, I will stay in mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
no,
unless there's, Sharknado, I'm good.
But you go to the extreme. I think you need to think positive that nothing will happen, and then you relax and
Okay.
sit on a rock and do art. And
Oh,
really
good. Yeah.
hands down.
I'm just going to make a note, Kari, and then thank you I'm fixed now. I'm firing my therapist.
In your journal, you
I'm
sit
just going
next
to
to the
let it all
lake,
go.
and then
Yeah.
you do like a kind of a sketching of the scenery.
That's like
and
when Sue
write.
tells me, you have to just let it go. And I'm like, have we met? Like, have we met?
Jeffrey, how would you feel about a cabin that's just never-ending projects?
Oh, that's fine. I love a DIY project. I don't mind spiders unless I can see their knuckles. If you can see the
Yeah.
knuckles, we're done. And
Yeah.
any scorpions,
No.
are the
So
They're-
we just have spiders, unfortunately. But
Wait, orcas do bite?
orcas do bite. I didn't
Do
feel
they
the need
bite
to
in the
tell you.
wild? I know they eat SeaWorld
No, they
but the
bite.
SeaWorld train
They bite in the wild.
Mm.
humans? See?
Humans.
See,
Humans,
no.
sharks, they're
Oh.
non-discriminatory.
Yeah, and then they show people on paddle boards. First of all, standing up on a paddle board while sharks swim around. No. Now you want me to balance on a death board while these things? No, no, not doing that. I'm not doing that at all.
But you can be on the sandy beach and then you can do your journaling.
I'm not
All
a
right.
beach
So, what
person.
pens would you bring with you then in
To the
in such
beach?
settings? Yes.
Something sharp enough to stab whatever. Something with a big, at least a number 8 nib.
So, a
There's a
Leonardo.
spider that lives on the top of Everest. Good. I can mark myself. Sandy, I don't know. You have a lot of wildlife knowledge. I don't know that we can hang out. That a spider lives on top of Everest. Good. I will mark myself safe from that spider. Why? What else is up on top of Everest except frozen
hair.
people who didn't make it all the way up there?
Not much hair. Mm-mm.
I read
Oh.
something. I read a motivational thing that every dead body on Everest was once a highly motivated human being, and that made me feel
Oh.
less bad about the moments I was less motivated.
You know where I'm not going to get frozen and stuck to the side of a mountain? On my
Mount Everest.
Yeah.
Yeah, won't be Everest. That's sure. You have to go there to Everest? No. I'm not going
Why?
to Mount Everest. No, and I'm not going. No, and I don't try. No. And then they say, "Oh, sharks don't attack in shallow water," and then you see it, the videos on YouTube where the guy gets his calf bit off or someone bit in half. Although maybe that's the better way to go, right? Eat. I don't know. This-
No.
Wait, there's a
I don't
single
like
spider.
animals.
This is ridiculous.
The
Wait,
two-
there's one spider. on
Wild
top of-
animals. This is hilarious.
I think people are trolling me because I don't like.
Oh,
Aww.
Well, what else is new? No camping. Yeah.
yeah.
no,
Well, if
yeah.
you have to go camping, and this could be figuratively or glamping, what
Mhm.
Karen, the
amount
only
of-
reason anyone ever has to go camping is if it's an apocalypse. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
There's
Okay,
no reason
let's
to
say you
ever
go-
go camping.
you go to a trip and then you decide to bring, how many pens do you bring? And you have to do some kind of in the middle of nowhere experience or nature experience.
All right.
What would you bring?
Well, then I am bringing a Velma because I love them. They're my most favorite, comfortable, like it's just easy. Or a Pelican M800 with an extra fine nib, permanent black ink, and probably just that, and then some watercolors to do. Okay, that's what I'm telling you I'm bringing. What's actually happening is I'm overpacking for the apocalypse. There's 6 bottles of ink in there, 14 pens, and 2 notebooks that I will never open the entire time I'm camping.
I feel like if you have any noodlers, you should take that as a defense. Just take.
That's how the wildlife will track you through the. And I don't have noodlers, but no. What are you bringing? What are you bringing to the middle of the woods, Miss Camper? Tari?
Oh, I
might-
could bring lots of pens, and I like to do drawings with permanent ink. So I always bring like a sample of permanent ink. And then the rest, I just keep the colors that I have in many pens. So I bring at least 7 pens
Into the woods?
into the woods all the time.
Are they color coordinated?
Color,
Yeah. So she's
color
saying.
coordinated.
I need
And
clarification. You're
I
going
do
to
have a notebook for drawing, a notebook for journaling, and probably a third notebook for no reason at all, but just in case.
To
And
defend yourself
watercolors.
against the serial killer in the woods. That's what for.
So this is the travel kit for the watercolor and some of the art things. I bring, like, let's say if I have to bring this, it will be like this, plus the pouch of pens
Into
So-
the woods.
into the woods.
So, but imagine
Okay,
if
but-
she gets lost. So she needs some paper to,
To leave a
write
trail.
notes on.
Yes. I mean, that's smart, and it's waterproof ink. But like
Yeah.
you said, you're going to the middle of the national forest. And then you
Yeah.
said, but kind of glamping. So like
Glamping.
into the middle of the national park in what, Kari?
Oh,
An R-
I
an
bring
RV?
the trailer tent. So inside, I just have everything.
Okay.
I
Like,
have
like
my,
the pop-up one? The little pop-up?
yeah, a pop-up tent.
Okay, so those are semi-solid
Semi-
walls. You could drive off from the serial killer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Assuming you're not wearing heels in the woods, like somehow they always are.
Wow.
You could get him with a pen, make it to the driver's seat,
Yeah, and you can drive right away.
but you know, then he's going to hang on the back of the tent, climb his way in, and then try and get you through the back of whatever window.
But then you have your dogs.
Mm?
Again, safe if they're dressed as the UPS driver. But otherwise not so much. All right. Well, this has been I have an
Are
ink I
we
want
in
to share.
topic still?
You know what? I may as well type the topic as like broccoli. Today we're discussing broccoli.
I don't know. Like
Um,
I pulled art pieces because
Yeah.
he said he wanted to talk about art.
Art.
Like
Okay. Yes. All right. In the final 18 minutes, everyone gets 4.5 minutes to discuss how your hobby meshes with art. Hold on. Let me set my
Yeah.
ADHD task timer at 4.5 minutes. Go, Alex.
Done.
1 second, am I going back to art or am I going back to bread, which you paused me on earlier? Which would you rather me talk about?
Personally,
Yeah.
bread. Always
I'll
bread.
talk about bread.
I mean, I do try.
Oh,
To
no, I'll
stay
talk
on
about
topic.
bread.
Wait, you
Just
can do a little pool thing in the chat so they can decide.
Yeah, which, you know what? If anyone has made it this point, can you write on
Can you
bread?
write up on
So-
bread?
There are a couple different brands that make watercolor paints to paint on bread using flour-based pigments.
Yeah.
Of course.
I
you
have not bought any because we have quite an extensive garden and I have quite a lot of skill. And so I am fairly sure that I can create them myself. But on our way to Philly, I purchased a grain mill so that I could mill my own wheat because Grandma owns an actual working production farm and I think it would be really cool to make bread out of our own wheat.
Your
That's
new
so
nickname is
cool.
Little House on the Prairie. Alexandra's
No,
Little House
but
on the.
it's so cool. It's so sustainable. Just think about it.
I know. I
Yeah.
say that in jealousy. I'm sure like freshly milled flour made into bread is.
And I'm going to
stunning.
visit
Oh,
Alexandra.
it tastes freshly milled flour is. I sort of thought people were joking that it tastes different, and it doesn't. It tastes like really caramelly and nutty,
Oh, okay.
and so it makes really really nice breakfast pastries and cookies.
Oh, I
It's so
bet.
cool.
And then we've also got a whole bunch of fruit trees arriving pretty much any day now.
Ooh, so
To go with-
shared interest. Really, I'm growing fig trees of Violette de Bordeaux,
Okay.
which are these.
Ooh.
I mean, and I haven't killed any of them yet. Like they got here,
So-
they were like this big, and then we have some random giant fig tree that's called Honey's Kiss or something. But
So Let me see if I can remember them all. I might need the book actually. We
Ooh.
have 3 cherries, a pear, 3 hazelnuts, 3 peaches, 3 apples, a raspberry patch, a blueberry patch, a Haskip's patch, which are like a weird version of a blueberry, 2 elderberries, a mulberry,
And a partridge in a pear tree.
a fig. I'm forgetting something.
What kind of
Oh my
fig?
God, I'm booking to go visit you again, but this time
know.
I'm going in the summer.
Fresh blueberries? Oh my
At
gosh.
the end
Hardy-
of the summer.
So it's called a hardy Chicago fig.
Ooh.
Oh.
And what's the last
Hardy
thing?
because of the weather, I gather.
I went in the winter and we got snowed in.
It's
60
called
centimeters.
the last thing is called a sea buckthorn.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
I've
know
heard
that
of
one.
these.
Mhm.
I think sea buckthorn is having a big year because it's all over everywhere.
It is all over everywhere. So we're putting them in because it's too cold to grow citrus.
Mm.
We're zone 5. It's too cold for citrus. But sea buckthorns apparently have 15 times the vitamin C of an orange.
And you
Ooh.
can make in is it Croatia? They sell it on the side of the road where they've made like a punch juice out of it. And
Yeah, you can juice them, you can make jam, like you can do a whole bunch of things with them. And like we can and stuff, like we're still eating our way through
Mhm.
pickles and peaches and
Yeah,
strawberry
in
jam
Finland they
and
have yogurt out of it, so
So-
I'm very familiar with it.
and we also have 2 choke cherries which are up on the upper lawn.
Hmm.
We've got
I'm-
quite a lot of fruit
I'm
trees.
here for the raspberries. And this guy, no, it was a couple in
Mhm.
Sweden or Norway have a blueberry scoop. Do you have one of
Oh
these?
yeah, I saw
They go, yeah, they
Yeah.
just all the
Uh,
berries just.
Yes.
Yona Yinton or something like that. Yona or Jonah.
Is it the
No.
like couple
Yeah.
and they've got the
That's my-
chickens?
My breakfast
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Northern Europe in the summer is just blueberries and milk. That's
Yeah.
that's for
Wow.
So
breakfast.
good.
But that
No,
scoop
we
thing,
do all our berry picking by hand, which is fine. I don't love picking raspberries. They're thorny.
you got to get this
Yeah.
scoop. This
Gotta-
couple
Oh.
doing their homestead, bloop, bloop, with the scoop, and then
Ooh.
all the, yeah, it was really. It's like a super wide tooth comb on a bucket.
Yeah.
That's my blueberry experience.
I love blueberries. And like we have wild blueberries at the cabin. And so I've been looking for wild blueberry seeds and this was the first year I was able to find them. So it'll be 3 years before we have a harvest from these newest blueberry plants,
Mm.
Okay.
but they're a more northern variety of blueberries that are a lot smaller and taste really different than store-bought blueberries, but they're what I grew up eating, and so I'm really excited.
Yeah.
See, I don't think store-bought blueberries. How did we get here? Why am I this way? I don't think store-bought blueberries taste like. I don't buy
original
them.
taste.
They don't taste.
Yeah.
My sister grew blueberries, and those were like, oh, this is why fake blueberry stuff tastes the way it does,
Yeah.
versus
Mhm.
store-bought, where you're like, it's just.
I really like the only time I really like store-bought blueberries, like we've got a couple weeks in the middle of the summer when they're fresh from the like outdoor fields and they're fresh and local and then they're tasty, but other than that I just don't love them.
Got it.
Someone's requesting your art, Alexandra.
I know.
Yes.
Sue is the biggest rule follower. If you, I adore her though. I adore her. Okay. My thing in the purpose of the original topic was just, I think it branched off from me making a commitment to create art
Ah.
for myself. Watch me try and just sew this puppy back together at the final.
All right.
And
I look forward to
so-
it. I've grabbed 2 things, so
Okay. So when it was in my head a couple weeks ago, it was like I was trying to figure out like, well, what happened to art and myself? Like where, because I stopped for a long time. Like, you know, I was raising kids and space, and it just kind of stopped. And my mom, in her 84 years of wisdom, cannot have a phone call with me where she doesn't list a series of paintings I've done and say, "Oh, I wish you were still painting."
Mm.
And so then I was like, well, is the fountain pen hobby for me? Has it taken the place of that main creativity? And if so, I don't think I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And so I was looking for ways that I still create
Art.
art,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
ars gratia artis,
Yeah.
art
You
for the
wanna
sake
do
of
it-
art.
Question. Do you want to do it in the format of sketchbook, or do you want to do like an art journal, kind of like art and writing? What is your idea?
I love to paint. Okay, well that beautiful cat. Oh, you can't see it.
Like canvas?
I'll show you the last thing. I'm gonna move this way because my belly is huge, and I'm shallow and advanced. Okay, this was the last thing I painted. I think this was the last painting I
Ooh,
painted.
that's
Um,
gorgeous.
So not like overly detailed. The only time I paint with detail is watercolor and
Yeah.
florals, huge botanicals. Oops. Oh, I think it just broke that. And so like the fountain pen hobby doesn't really
You can.
It
it
does.
can.
but I would agree. The more I got into the fountain pen hobby, the less I painted.
Okay.
And I'm still working on figuring out that balance because it is a interesting balance to try and figure back out.
Mm.
Because no offense to the amazing work Kari does, it is totally not my style. It makes me want to crawl out of my skin to do it. And so I need to find a way to be able to paint with it being totally separate from anything I'm doing with pens.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
So
I
it's like-
think it's
Well, now I feel bad that we didn't stay on topic because it is a good topic, and I'll just have to have everyone back, and I won't talk for the duration. But like, okay, so you're saying your experience more closely may align with mine, where it's almost like one took the place. It's like fast food art.
so
Like fountain pen, I'm playing with color, so it's hitting those dopamine receptors.
yeah.
Of,
I'm gonna
creativity.
say something that's not gonna make sense to a lot of people, but I think is gonna make sense to you.
okay.
I don't have ADHD, but I have a brain injury. You have ADHD.
I
Our
do.
brains can only apparently
Yes.
our brains, I find, can only hold on to so many things before we start to lose interest in doing those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there are sections of time that I am really, really into one brand of marker. It is the only type of marker I want to use. And then
Yeah.
I refuse to use it for months. It's the same way with food. Neurodivergent brains are just sort of funny like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so I have periods of time where the thought of opening my watercolor tins makes me want to crawl out of my skin for no reason other than the fact that I want nothing to do with them.
Yeah, it's almost like, and it'll come or go, and sometimes it is pens where I'm almost not repulsed, but almost like.
Yeah.
With the pen, sometimes I look from a financial aspect, and I'm like, dude, for real. But then I also think I have a ton of watercolor. I have gouache that I bought, which is actually the last thing I painted.
Yeah.
And
Like,
it was not immediately like watercolor. I picked it up and I just like that medium just makes sense to me.
Yeah.
mhm.
It is the only time my brain is not constantly fighting for control. Like I can let the water and the paint
Do whatever.
go and
Yeah.
do, and that in that my brain finds beauty.
Mm.
But like gouache to me was it was like I don't know what you're doing, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not what
too.
my brain like just wasn't
Flush
working.
there.
So we didn't
Yeah.
get along very well because every time I
Mm.
did it, it just got. But it's like one or the other. Like my brain doesn't have. You're right.
It
It
can't
doesn't
be
have
both.
enough to give
Yeah,
to
I
to
understand.
do. Like I'm either cleaning on a weekend or I'm creating on a weekend. Like I used to record YouTube videos and try and edit them and do, but it was like to go from trying to manage kids in a house and that and then into creative didn't work, but I always love to talk with people.
Mhm.
And even
Mhm.
despite Amy saying, "Oh, it'll be nice to hear you talk to other people for once," and I said, "Oh, all my lives I'm talking to people, you
Mhm.
just can't hear them." But yeah, so I missed the creativity and like Marina, it wasn't just that the three of you had me on it was intentional because Kari sketches and Marina watercolor and ceramics and Alex baking and painting and all of it. It's
Honestly, I just sort of do whatever I feel like. I sort of just live in my own world of doing whatever I feel like. Right now that involves buying some really expensive grains and learning how to malt things and making malt vinegar from scratch because what else was I doing with my time? Like no normal person picks up this thing because they like what am I doing with my time? I'm on like my 6th batch of weird artisanal vinegar on our kitchen counter.
Mhm.
Yeah. I agree with
Yeah.
Sandy. She says that creativity doesn't need to be something to sell. And for example, I like sketching, but Marina and Alexandra got me into watercolor, which means now I'm into another rabbit hole that is not inks only. And I'm mixing those two mediums very, very often. And when you say that you have, what do you do with your time? I struggle finding time to do stuff, so nothing can be sold. What I do, because it's so fast, is sometimes it's like just 20 minutes I have in a
Yeah.
day, and it's like, okay, should I do writing or sketching?
See, and for my brain, 20 minutes doesn't exist. I have to. This is pretty high up there on the neurodivergent things that I do. Is I have to track in my brain how long simple things take.
Mm.
Like
Mhm.
I will sit around doing nothing all day because I have an appointment at 2. Like the whole
Yes,
day
I can do that.
because my brain is like, oh, today you have this appointment at 2. And so I'm in a holding pattern, less now medicated, but
Mhm.
and I'll have to say, oh, it takes 95 seconds. Oop, I'm going to lose battery. 95 seconds to make the bed. Because otherwise, I'll look at the unmade bed and think, oh, that's going to take forever. And then I
Yeah.
don't do it. Like 20 minutes is not current state. Like I can't allocate 20 minutes to something if that at all
Yeah.
makes sense. Like I
Oh,
won't go
yeah.
to the grocery store because I'll order groceries because I think, oh, this is gonna take like half a day
Yeah.
to go 7 miles down the road, buy groceries at Aldi and come home. And so the same when I'm thinking of painting, then I'm like, oh, I have to I have to get out paper. I have to stretch paper, on this, massive. Of course, it has to be a massive sheet of cold pressed watercolor paper that I've soaked, stapled to a
Yeah.
board, and let dried for 2 days, and
No
then draw
other
it.
way.
So it's
The only way.
right. So I'm
You're
like,
doing the right way.
right, but in my brain, I'm like, well, when is that
Mhm.
time to do? Like 20 minutes. I'm like, what am I doing in 20 minutes? Like, I can't even clear a path where the watercolors
Yeah.
are in 20 minutes.
Yeah. Like I have a standing occupational therapy appointment at 2:15 on Tuesdays. In my brain, I have to be done everything on Tuesday by noon.
Yeah.
I have almost 2.5 hours until the appointment. I have a 15-minute drive, so we don't have to leave the house until 2. But like, I can't do anything after noon.
No, and I like my
Which
brain.
also means I'm not doing anything pretty much before noon, because heaven forbid I get into a project that carries me past 12 o'clock,
Yeah.
which means on Tuesday, nothing is really starting until 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is a focus question, Marina.
Mhm.
Having limited ceramic studio time, like high school, but I'm very artistic high school. Like my art teacher, stunning human being, would take me on weekends. Like I was at boarding school and would take me out of school on the weekend to go do like a raku workshop or something. But like
I mean, you're
ceramics,
ahead of a lot of people if you've done that.
like ceramics isn't a like go, 20 minutes or an hour. Like how are you balancing, not how are you balancing, how do you make sure that you make time for that? Like how
I mean, it's one of the things that is long haul. You have to have patience for it because, like, for me also, because I sell stuff, I have to understand that I cannot afford things to break.
Ooh.
okay.
I just can't. I can't afford it. So I'd rather have things dry for several days slowly to prevent the cracks. Because that's the problem, especially when you work like me, you work with very temperamental clays, by which I mean it's porcelain. Porcelain is one of the worst. I mean, it's so gratifying when you have it done. But there is a reason why A, it's expensive. B, it's very complicated.
Yeah.
Because you
But
need
it's
to understand how
beautiful.
to handle it. Yeah, but the result is great, and there's a reason why it's priced higher. And that's how it is. Like I'd rather make smaller amounts, but I am much more secure that I'm handling things
Yeah.
in a
I've
way
been
that
using
I
this
will
one.
have a result.
That's why it's in the Ziploc bag, because it was wet. But Marina's palette is just beautiful. Oop,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah,
It
there you
dried
go.
too
But she has
fast.
some droppings out of it.
Oh yeah.
I cleaned it and I get, well, this one is still wet. Sorry, I need to put it back in here, otherwise it will get messy if I put stuff on top.
There's no slower thing in the world than waiting for a
I will show
newly
it to
filled
the.
watercolor palette to
Yeah.
dry.
Yep.
I know. Well, you
I
have
have
to.
another one here also,
She's got stuff. Yeah.
but this one is like,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
Experimenting.
And I have friends, actually, I was tested for ADHD. I came out as negative, but I was raised by someone with very severe ADHD.
Oh.
So I have patterns that I've taken from this person, from my mom. So I thought for the longest time that I had ADHD, but apparently it's just like stuff.
Yeah.
But anyhow, it's just like a lot of like weird kind of, I don't know, hobbies that we accumulate as someone who
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
a lot
It's
a lot of
Is
people
there?
have a hobby, right? Great photographers, like that's. I guess I'm also struggling too. Like, how do I balance? It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul from time wise. Sometimes it's like, well, and then today in a classic ADHD thing. Luckily, my wallet was nowhere near me, but I thought, I bet I could make a stained glass lampshade.
I think we all have like in this group of people this idea of exploring different outlets of creativity. Like we talk about fountain pens, but fountain pens is also writing or it is drawing, depending on the use that you put to the pen. The ink, the same thing. When you talk about colors and you want to see the quality of the ink, for me, just putting ink on a paper is art because the ink does its job, and I love it. And then watercolor and drawings, and you're talking about doing a lampshade,
I,
and even farming or getting the doing that thing with your hands is craftsmanship, is
yeah.
gardening, or and
Ooh.
clay.
So there was one thing that I was thinking of when you guys were talking about like fountain pens and art. The one thing for me is a no putting, and I feel the need of using mostly this ink that is going to be, bulletproof. I'm never going to put it in my expensive pens.
Correct.
And this is the biggest problem with it, right? And so if you've been following me, I buy a lot of stuff secondhand. So I see a lot of these auctions, a lot of things. And so there's this one auction I saw and it made my skin crawl because the man whose pens, 60 plus pens, were auctioned, he was a professional artist.
Oh,
Those were Mont Blancs. 45 of them were Mont Blanc pens. The rest were Deltas, high-end pens. All of them had these blackest of black inks that was permanent.
Oh.
Those pens were insolvable.
No, I don't do that to my pens. And I know that I love my pens, but I do get the Chinese pen and cheaper pens to do art because I cannot do that to even to Twisby.
Yep.
I sacrifice a couple of Ecos with permanent ink, but that's it.
Yeah, what did I put? I don't remember. That Chow Kuro is like, and I put it in just blah 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 blah. I just wanted to. I don't remember what I put it in, and
Do I
then
have the fountain?
I only put them in things that are easy to get parts for. So things that I can get spare nibs and spare converters for easily.
These are the permanent ink that I have at the moment. So these are two Jinghao. This one is a Moonman, a Fude. These two are Fude. And this one is a Fude Sailor. This one is like a
I have mine's green, olive green.
Yeah, no, I bought the dark blue because this one is also dark blue. And I just have sepia inks in these two in the middle and then black ink on the other ones. And I do have a set for blue. So I have a brush. This one it's a brush. It's water inside. But these two are also, this one actually, Alexandra gave it to me. A food and nib.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these ones I have with blue ink. So.
Are those little sailors or?
No.
No, the other. So Sailor, incidentally, from an art thing, Sailor makes a brush nib that fits on a Pro Gear Slim.
Yeah.
Yes. Or whatever the non-gold nib version of.
Yeah, this one is like a fountain pen, but it's a brush pen. I have many of these ones. I actually have many fountain pen brushes.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
These are the
I'm
pens
about
that I bring.
7% of battery.
I know. I am like running on vapors.
Seven
Right.
pens right there.
Oh,
Those are
Um,
the 7.
thank you to each of you for sharing and your honesty and laughter and all of that. That at the end of the day means the world to me, and I know to other people, and to everyone who sat here and joined in, but not Sue.
We will talk about art another time.
Yes.
Yeah, next time.
listen,
No
we will
art
come on
after all.
individually.
You know
You
what,
know-
Sue? There's an entire book, Mrs. Beck, titled "The Art of Conversation." So
Maybe,
Um,
maybe David will post the pieces he bought for me at Christmas when I did an original
mean,
sale.
look,
Like,
if you wanted me to stay on topic, sorry, I tried.
mm,
I did try.
I don't even apologize for not being able to stay
I
on
know.
topic anymore. It's like squirrel.
False advertisement. I know.
No.
It was a pleasure to see you all, guys.
Yes.
Wow.
Here, look,
Likewise.
Yeah.
art. There, problem solved.
Yeah, Sue, I
Ooh.
showed a painting. Oh, that's gorgeous. And
Well,
Sue, I
it's-
did show a painting.
I can show it now. I couldn't show it when I did it because it's from the top of the Vera Rubin telescope, which is now open. And I had a family member who was there working on a project and
Good.
took a photo that she sent to me.
All
And
right,
so-
everyone, satisfy Sue, who was not paying attention as we all showed art throughout today's video.
Yeah.
I have
Um,
great.
Okay, I'm gonna go eat. I
parliament.
think my husband knocked an hour and a half ago for me for me to eat. I hope there's still food.
We were only
I-
half an hour into this. You should have
I
eaten
know.
beforehand, like I did.
Well, I did. I had birria tacos for lunch.
Ooh.
Yum. Thank you all again, and to everyone else. I will see you when I get my shizzle together enough to organize me being back online. Until
Fair
then,
enough.
Thank you.
bye.
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 I can't just leave. I have to hit the stop button.
Yeah, you were hosting this.